Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. I hope everybody liked that little video I put out this morning. Sorry for the cough in the middle of it. I do have a little bit of a cold. The All right. Before we start this hangout, I just want to make sure that I cover one thing. The Globebusters channel is not gone. Okay, we've all seen what it looks like when people delete their channels and get rid of their stuff or get rid of their channels and all this other stuff. Um, So I want to make sure that I say that the Globebusters channel, at least for this moment, doesn't look like it's done. Uh, Now, this could be open to a whole lot of things, copyright strikes and all this other stuff. For those who haven't noticed, they changed their logo. Um, that was done a little while ago, but it could also have to do with the amount of flack that they've been getting for various other reasons. I just want to make sure that I said that, though. It does not appear that the Globebuster site is gone. It's just all of their stuff is not available to be seen. So, now that we're done with that, I got Sean with me here today. And the other day, well, what was that? Yesterday, day before? We
Yesterday.
I caught Sean in the middle of his snack. And
No, dinner. Dinner. There's a difference.
oh, that's dinner. Oh, my bad. Sound like a, I don't know, a tinfoil or something.
That's why I'm trying to stay muted as much as possible while I'm eating.
No, but what I wanted to make sure that I put out here is that I think this is once again hysterical for anybody who continues to defend Globebusters. Um, Aside from that being honestly an embarrassing endeavor for how much money these guys make on this shit, and still have not produced one single test that proves flat Earth. I mean, come on, man. I mean, all between all three of them. Well, except for Morgile, as I understand it, he's still, cyber begging for his rent, but or at least that's what I'm told. And but I mean, Bob's making money on this. Jaren's making money hand over fist on this. I mean, come on. If you guys are still backing these fuckers, you're just stupid. You really are. And yeah, but I just thought that it was interesting that right after we did my hangouts, when me and Sean were reading off things that what was his name? Cream. Oh, look in the chat
Uh,
from
creamy something. I don't remember.
yeah. Look in the chat from my previous hangout. You'll see it, and you'll also find the link to some chat uh, amongst various flat earthers, to include Bob. And who was the other guy? He was one of the guys, vice president from FE Core, I think.
I don't remember
And
seeing anything. I don't remember seeing anything from Rick Hummer in there. But
okay,
Rick Zimmerman.
Rick Zimmerman. I'm sorry. Yeah, then I got the wrong guy there.
Yeah, Rick Zimmerman is the person that's in charge of Seventh Day True Seeker.
Oh, okay. But there was a whole bunch of back and forth, and we were reading it, and then also we quite happily shared the link to it. Why? Because that's public information. Okay, there's nothing about that I would assume was in any way private. And even if it was private, I'm not aware of that because I didn't get a hold of it. I got it off of a link that was online and has been online for quite a little bit of time now. And another sound reminder that what you do on the internet stays on the internet. Period. And so be careful of that. I guess if your intention is to actually bullshit people. Um, anyway, yeah, there's a whole lot of speculation. I watched a couple of seconds actually this morning when I recorded my little video. Oh, and by the way, I would like to outright say thank you to Playtime, because Playtime was the one who actually tipped me off to this uh, in my comment section. So thank you, Playtime, for letting me know that. But then when I searched it, what's that guy's name? Unirock. He was having a show, and that was when I decided to come up with Globebustersdown. And then yeah, so it was just had a lot of fun after that. The and Hey Unirock, you need to watch the other people in the chat, not just Southern Israelite, who's an obvious moron. Um, but yeah, as a matter of fact, Southern Israelite was up in there and then apparently wussed out of getting online with him. Even though we all know he has a mic and we all know that he has the ability to do live hangouts. So, whatever. Moron. I would personally like to know, and I would hope that a sound explanation would come out for why this is like this. Because unless I'm mistaken, copyright strikes, they don't remove your stuff. They remove your channel.
No. Copyright strikes actually remove the video, and it'll tell you that the video has been copyright struck. But if you get more than 3 copyright strikes, your channel is immediately taken off of YouTube.
Right, the whole channel, but not just the content of the channel, but the channel itself. And what do you call it? Because I used to have a short list of people that I just kind of kept tabs on as far as the content that they brought out. And let's see here, folks. Well, let me open them all up here real quick. Open all in a new window. Yes. Now, for instance, this is what it looks like when you remove your channel, or when your channel has been removed. Excuse me. This is Antonio Superrat's channel. Okay. And then,
well, just to be clear, when a channel is taken down because of copyright strikes, it will say that the channel was taken down due to copyright violations.
Damn, man, why are you jumping on me, man? Check it out. Look, this is his other channel. This account has been terminated because it's linked to an account that received multiple third-party claims of copyright infringement. This is what YouTube puts out. I just pulled these links up. So there's that. And then there's I got another guy on here who's got terms of oh, Jesus Christ. Are you serious? PW is doing live streams now? Let's see. No, that's that. Where's the other one? I think it was. No. Really? Thrive and Survive is talking about Salton Sea? Let's see. Who was this? Oh, that's Globebusters. There we go. This is what happens when you bust out against the YouTube's terms of service and community guidelines. I'll give you a hint on who that is. 18.5. Let's see here. Some of you might understand that. And whose was this? I don't even remember whose this was, but this is a channel doesn't exist. And this was another channel of Superrats. Again, linked to an account that received multiple third-party claims of copyright infringement. Okay, so the short end of what I'm trying to point out here is that this is action that Globebusters did. Okay, this is not action from YouTube. YouTube is usually very clear when it does something, and it does that on purpose to protect itself because it projects that image out to the public, saying that if they did something, I'm gonna tell everybody that we did it. And but seeing that they didn't do that, this is kind of like remember when they went through the whole thing right after the documentary came out, when they deleted all their they turned off all of their comments and likes and stuff so that nobody would bust them out in text. And so I thought that was hysterical, but this is even higher than that. Now,
well, I actually think this has a much simpler cause.
What you got?
Well, the most logical thing to go by is the copyright holder for the logo, for the Ghostbusters logo,
right,
may have put that logo into Content ID. And if that's the case, every single Globebusters video that has used that logo has been Content ID'd, and they can no longer get ad revenue from it because that's all going to the copyright holder for the Globebusters logo.
Yeah, but at least the last 3 or 4 videos that came out, to include the one with the one that they renamed, it was originally called the about that 15 degrees per hour,
Mhm.
and then they renamed it to something else like Documentary Desperation or some shit like that. That had this logo all over it. So so that one would actually still be in play.
Possibly, but do they still use the music from Ghostbusters?
No, actually they stopped doing that a little while ago now.
Oh,
And now they might say, and I don't know if that's trademarked, but they might say who you're going to call in their little opening thing there. But I don't know if that's trademarked or not. Hold on a second here. Is who you gonna call? Ah, there we go. It even comes up as a search. Oh, it even, let's see. Who you gonna call? Trademark. John. Okay. Who you gonna call is trademarked as of
so
2014.
well, that would lead again to they pulled their stuff down to do a lot of heavy editing to remove anything that's trademarked or copyrighted,
Or outside
in order to maintain monetization.
right.
So if this is the case, which is my best educated guess,
Mm-hmm.
it is entirely monetarily driven.
Yeah.
They're not getting the money, so they got to pull the videos down to make it so they can get the money.
So that brings us back to it's not about flat Earth; it's about the cash.
Bingo. So my prediction, I actually made this public, that they will pull all their videos down, edit out the Ghostbusters logo, edit out the music if they have to. And I didn't even know they use the Who You Gonna Call, but if they have to edit that out as well, they're going to do all that editing and re-upload all of them without that stuff so they can remonetize them.
Damn it, Sean. You know what we just did?
What's that?
We just gave them an out.
And what out is that? That they want to make money?
No. The reason why this is brought down, now it can be seen as a noble thing. We got told that we were using trademark materials, so we brought our stuff down to fix that.
No, I think the way they were told was they started noticing that all of their videos were getting content ID claims.
Yes, there is that.
So it wasn't they were being told us that they were losing money.
But I will flat out say this though, and we have to make sure that at least my position on this is extremely clear.
Oh, like I said, this is entirely speculation from me, but it fits what happened.
Oh yeah, no, but I mean my side of this is extremely clear. Now and everybody else knows that I 100% support and will critique people who do experimentation. We went through Jaron on this. We went through Bob on this. I've gone through Skiba, D-Marble, Effie Perth, the Salton Sea stuff. I mean, oh my God. I actually respect people who actually are willing to, kind of put it out there. But what do you call it? But as far as the Globebusters go, they haven't done shit. Okay? They haven't produced a single thing in support of anything factual related to flat Earth. They really haven't. They do all this, stuff like, if they love to do the premise of since it can be faked, it must be fake. Even though half the stuff that we could say can be faked today couldn't be faked back in the 50s, couldn't be faked, at the times that they actually occurred. At least not to the quality that we would expect today. So I'm going to say that, they haven't produced shit. All they do is sit there and talk, mock other people, throw insults, and all this. And I heard there was quite the insult throwdown the other day, and all this other stuff. And and to me, I'm sorry, man. Anybody who follows that is just out for the sensationalism and rooting for the stupid side. And that's my opinion. Okay. Everything that they've ever said has been debunked. Everything that they've ever even tried to claim has been plainly showed to them. Every time that I've invited them to help them out, as far as bring them to a level of understanding that at least exceeds a 3-year-old. They have they've mocked me and called me all kinds of weird names and lied about me. What do you call it? And Jaron is like the front man for that. Fucking Bob and Morgile, they're just henchmen at this point. So it's just,
Well,
I'm just going to say that Globebusters is absolutely fucking worthless.
well, do me a favor. See that little link that says website at the top right?
You mean the one that's got Jaronism's logo next to it?
Yeah. Just to show you that they're henchmen. Go ahead and click on that.
Well, that's actually just a background here. So here's the actual. So website.
What, you got dial-up?
No shit. What the hell? And it goes to Jaronism.com.
So, henchmen.
Right. And let's not forget that below all their videos, all of the guys have an email address at Jaronism.com.
That's because he a boss.
Mm-hmm. And, you know what? In the blog, this is where I ended up the other day, right? At the blog was that whole thing about, I wonder if he got rid of it. About all of his canal test stuff that he just basically got rid of everything.
We'll see if that's still up, because we'll use this as a gauge on whether or not he watches your stuff or not.
Yeah, this is true, because I did bring that out the other day. Man, what is up with my connection today? To Sean Hufford.
Oh, you got your on his website.
You got your own thingamabob there, man.
Neat.
But we'll come back to that. Let's see. Oh, this is 2000. Oh, wait, this is 2016. So that was actually pre-test. That was before the test. Let's take a look. But it doesn't look like it's been viewed 422 times. Oh, geez. You want to go ahead and read your letter?
Give me a link. Yeah, I don't want to go to the whole site. Give me a link to that. In Hangouts, I'll read it after this.
All right. Hold on. I got it in the same window there. Hold on. Paste. There you go. Sent you a message to it. Well, Sean's got his own thing. But how come I don't have my own thing? What's up, man?
Well, if you're back in, what did you say? It was 2016.
Yeah,
that first page.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Wait a minute. How far back does this go? Or how? This doesn't really cover a whole thing there. Because Losky's got his own.
Did he remove the whole blog about it?
Yeah, he did.
So he does watch your stuff.
So this is from September, because the test happened in what? Wasn't it October or November of 2017?
I think October, but don't quote me on that.
Look at this motherfucker.
So Jaron, thank you for watching, Slice Bar Kane's channel like you say you never do.
Yeah, appreciate that, buddy. Oh, and by the way, you're always invited to come on in, as long as you don't porn bond shit. Well, let's see. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have some fun now. Let's see. I called it Jaronism Canal Test, right? Okay, so I did that. That's a search for Jaronism Canal Test. Go over to images. And then I had found, no, that's Flat Earth Lunacy. Which picture that, it was the one that said Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Is it gone? I guess he did get rid of the shit. Because it was like in the top like 15 rows, maybe. And it was a thumbnail that said Sunday, Sunday, Sunday with the picture of with the high altitude, well, not high altitude, but high up picture of the canal on it. And it was under this search. Y'all saw me do this live. Ain't that about a bitch?
Well, like I said, it's just validation that he watches your videos.
Yep. Thanks, Jaron. Putz. Oh.
Go back up.
What?
A little more. What's that second one from the left on the top row?
That's Flat Earth Lunacy.
Ah.
Let's see. North-south circumnavigation. Well, I didn't take his blog off searching because that would be financially stupid. Nope, it's gone, man. I'd have had this picture already because that was the same search I did the other day.
Yep, he saw your advice and saw that he screwed up and he had to correct it.
Ain't that about a bitch?
So just more evidence that he's deleting anything related to the whole laser test.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to point out here that the other day I did a video, or I did a search when it came down to the information that was still loosely available on Jeranism's canal test, which is the stuff that was actually in that documentary that he says was all wrong and all lies. I found on his blog the actual blog entries with unfortunately empty video links to the material that he had out, but yet deleted. And it was found under under just searching for, what do you call it? I just had it searching for this right here, Jeranism laser test canal. And there was a picture that looked just like this, only, well, a little bit different than this. And it said over here on the side, Sunday, 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 which was the thumbnail that was saved on Jeranism's blog. And I could bring up Jeranism's blog, and guess what? It's gone now. So that means that Jeranism deleted his blog entries because he watches my stuff. So thanks, Jeranism, for confirming that at least. Now don't ever say that you don't watch my stuff anymore. But you know what? That also kind of leads into what I was saying before about the information that we were reading in that text. There he is, creamy pasta. Thank you, buddy. The that also leads into what we were reading the other night, and then right afterwards, all their content's gone, or at least hidden.
I still think that's unrelated.
Really?
I really do.
Well,
I think it has to deal entirely with monetization on the videos.
Well, it could be. And like I said, and as I open with this, we don't know 100% why. So it's important to point that out. We don't know 100% why. But a lot of things are leading to it not being any good reasons. So, oh, wait, what?
What?
What is this? That's me.
It is you.
Who
I
made
believe
the
that's
video?
your. I believe that's your
Oh,
testing Slice
no.
Barkane's Echo Chamber
Echo
Part
Chamber.
1.
You know what that is? You know who that is? I
Who?
think that's Flat Out. This is just a video mirroring site. I think that's Flat Out. Let's see. Wait a minute. Hi. We're at now.
It's live now.
We're at now. Hey, thanks, Jet Propulsion Laboratory. What happened to then? Just now. Okay. Well, this is one of those many mirroring sites. But I want to know where that other thing came from. I want to know whose computer that is. Interesting. Somebody is looking over my shoulder. See, because I know that Flat Out did a video, and it was called by this name. What do you call it? Testing Sly Sparkane's echo chamber, and now and that's actually the thumbnail for it. I actually just saw that today, but so that might be what that is, and this is just a mixture of stuff. Weird. Oh man. So, but once again, Globebusters is down, and obviously not for any good reason because it's never a good part of a business model to do this. So, what you got?
Oh, Gio just said something in Hangouts. I need to tell you something, Sly. That it's against YouTube's terms of service to stream Jism's.com.
Okay. All right, I get that. I get you.
Pretty done.
Say hello, Stu. But Alicia. I didn't see that she was there. But this is just none of this is good. And I'm sorry. I do have sometime in the near future planned that I'm going to kind of reorganize my channel a little bit because I got 300 something videos and it's just the stuff's all over the place. And what I was exploring is if I could make them into playlists and have what do you call it? Based on the material that's in them, and then have all those linked to unlisted videos. And as I found out, that's actually possible. But I don't know if I'm going to do that just yet. But when it does, if I'm going to drop all my videos from site for a minute, with the exception of me pulling one over on Bob.
I'm going to talk about something that's hashtag interesting. I'm noticing in the chat.
What's that?
It seems that PW's live.
Yeah,
Thrive and Survive is live.
What?
Nathan Oakley is live.
What?
So apparently they're all trying to fill this vacuum, and they're trying to find a new leader of Flat Earth.
Oh my God! So everybody's trying to go LSC on us. Well, let's see here.
Come on, Riley, it's your turn. You got to go live too, I guess.
All right. So who? Let's see. Phuket Word. Let's see. Phuket Word. Well, I know he was live. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he is live. Flat Earth is not a belief. There are no models. That's the name of his. Wait.
So they're literally trying to get all the scraps they can on the most followers they can so they can say, look, I'm the king of the Flat Earth.
Oh, jeez, man. This is so sad.
So they are directly competing with each other at this point.
Well, they would have to be. Now, Thrive and Survive. Y'all said Thrive and Survive's live. I don't see that.
Somebody said that earlier. He was talking about the Salton Sea stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah. Well, yeah. But even then, that was promo vid for 3/16. Okay, for the 16th. Salton Sea, Mirror Moon, and Tower Observation. Whatever. He's just got a little promo vid out. But PW is live right now. I see that. is Belu live? Oh man. Oh, this is just all nuts, man.
Yep. Nathan is live. He's got 88 people watching.
What the fuck would Oakley be doing at this time of night?
Competing with PW.
Well, it could be, but I don't see them as competing with each other. I mean, I could at least sit through a whole video of PW. Let's see.
Oh, he's premiering. He's not live.
I just saw that. He's premiering. He's not live.
I saw it just the same time you did. And it's like, no, that's not live. He's premiering.
So that's called send me money for something that's already been recorded.
Yep.
What a moron.
So whoever said that Nathan Oakley was live, no, he's not.
Look down next to the play button. It says premiere. That's a new thing that you can do on Yeah, that's a new thing that you could do on YouTube. You can actually launch your video with a live audience. And, if somebody was going to send you a super chat, like, thank you very much, a second ago there from NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory lover, I really appreciate that. But that's what that shit is. Let's see. Globe Nutters. We don't know, man. We don't know what happened. But all we do know is that their channel currently is not displaying any content. Now, we've speculated so far that it could be a trademark thing because they use who you're going to call in there. And because they already got hit once because they changed their logo. And now turns out who you're going to call is also a trademark of the Ghostbusters. It's a trademark phrase, just like robots in disguise or more is for Transformers and various other ones. So yeah, this is all hysterical, man. When I saw this morning, Playtime had told me that, and I was like, nah, that can't be true. And I saw it, and I was like, oh shit, here we go again. So, who you're gonna call?
I'm just gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with my supposition because it seems to make the most sense.
Well, let's do this. I want to see, or I want to know what is going. Let's take bets on what it is that they're going to say happened.
Oh, well, that's anybody's guess at that point.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably go down some conspiracy road saying that YouTube told us to do this or we would lose our channel or something stupid.
As part of all that censoring going on. Oh, for anybody who's watching this, if I have any flat earthers out there, I just need to make sure I say this again. YouTube is not censoring flat earth. YouTube is just taking flat earth and other conspiracy and hate related things out of their recommended videos list. They are not censoring you, otherwise you wouldn't exist on YouTube.
To answer sadly, how do you trademark a phrase like that? Does it literally mean you can't use it? No, it doesn't. But if you use it as a name brand, it does infringe on trademark.
Right.
Just saying it is no big deal. But since they actually use it as a promotional phrase on all of their videos, it does infringe on trademark.
Right. But nevertheless, that's all that's really here then. Now, as of this moment, I'm saying here, Globebusters. Now, didn't they have a Globebusters 2 also?
Yes.
Is that still there?
The channel's still there. Logo's changed. Zero content.
Even Globebusters 2?
Yeah, because it re-uploads all of their hangouts and everything else. And it puts them on a random... because they do, Globebusters 2 has the 24/7 live stream where they just replay random videos from, Bob's channel, Jaren's channel, whatever Flat Earther pays them money's channel.
Right.
I don't know. That was a joke. I don't think that people pay to get on Globebusters 2 live streams.
Oh.
That was actually a joke.
Let's see. Slice Parkane. They might have fallen out over what to do with the Morgile scamming his audience.
Well,
Elaborate,
no,
please.
that's birds of a feather, man.
Yeah. To quote Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. Well, just like with Ghostbusters, 2 is worse than 1. Oops. Who's writing me? Shit. Images, no, not images. That's what I wanted. Who wrote it me? Oh, and by the way, I'm going to be doing something here. Got a question about the laser gyro test. Okay. Crow XE, if you're listening right now, I am so not the person to answer that question. I am not. I am in no way even versed. I know the very, very basics of what the laser gyro does, the ring laser gyro, but the very, very basics. I wouldn't even be a good judge of what the results are. But coming in the mail here pretty soon is I'm getting at least the highest sensitivity I can find under $100. I'm getting a scale because Crow XE came out with a really, really cool test about centrifugal force and the rotation of the Earth. Came up with it all by himself, as he so states. And I am going to be performing that because I think I found the way that we need to, the way that you can change the directions of the measuring device. And now I'm just saying that kind of out loud right here. I'm being a little bit vague here because I want to put it out first. And but would you, hey Sean?
Yeah.
Would you be surprised if you found out that with a small weight and a sensitive kitchen scale, you could actually prove you might be able to prove the rotation of the Earth? It's
I have to
actually
mull that over on how to do it.
It's actually quite ingenious. We'll talk offline about it. But no, he came up with a really cool idea. And the first time that I did it, well, I mean, with the first setup that I used, it worked every time. Now, we have to still hash out that. Well, he's been working on the math and a spreadsheet about it, so that it's what do you call it? So we can find out exactly what predicted results are supposed to be had. And we had actually talked about if he's listening right now, we had actually talked about something having to do with water, but I found water to be actually a bad idea. So, but I'll get with Crow XE on that. But coming up pretty soon, as soon as the damn thing arrives, which it's supposed to arrive in about 2 weeks. It's a kitchen scale, or actually a jewelry scale, that goes down to a really sensitive amount, and it's pretty. I mean, I was really taken aback on how this worked. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm assuming you're talking about a different method than what we're used to seeing about just weighing objects at different latitudes.
Oh, completely different. You can do it.
Okay.
You will get completely. What do you call it? You will get readings right there at your on your desk.
Because the chat is trying to eat you alive, saying, this person's done it, this person's done it, this person's done it. I'm just trying to make sure that it's not the same test that everybody else has already done, which is literally just taking a known weight object and going to different latitudes and seeing if it weighs the same or different on different latitudes.
Oh, no, ladies and gents, if that's what you guys are discussing, no.
So I just wanted to nip that in the bud because, like I said, chat is trying to eat you alive by saying everybody and their brother's done this.
No.
This doesn't sound like something that. This is something that I'm actually trying to mull over my brain, trying to figure out how to do this without dealing with the different latitudes. If you're just staying in one spot and detecting rotation of the Earth, I'm trying to figure out how a scale can actually tell you how to do that.
No, this is now, like I said, all of the results of this still need to be gone through with a fine-tooth comb. As a matter of fact, his original video that he put out, he took down because he agreed with one of the commenters on it, and he actually made a video saying that he took it down because he agreed with these comments and all this, and he wanted some more. He wanted to be able to hash it out a little bit more and find out exactly what the fuck was being read.
Does Ivy have it right?
What's that?
Does Ivy have it right in the chat?
Adjust the angle based on altitude. That has a little bit to do with it, but it's not exactly it. Has a little bit to do with it though. I figure a piano hinge to adjust. Oh yeah. No. This is just with a simple dead weight and a scale configuration. Now, like I said, you also need to understand that Crow XE, he's not what do you call it? He did come up with this test, but he has said himself that it needs to be scrutinized further before he wants to make it into actually something that everybody's going to do. Now, I think I have that little something that the test needs, and so I'm going to be trying that out as soon as the scale gets here. But because I want the test to be a lot cleaner than the way I did it with my other scale, and so it's not that Crow XE is running around saying, "Oh, I figured this out" and all this. No, no, no. He is saying that he came up with an idea, and then he tried it out, and then I tried it out, and it worked for reasons that we are not yet able to entirely predict. So that means the numbers just have to be worked out as to why it is that this is happening at this location and that location. It's really cool shit. But dead weight, are you using Jaren?
No, just his brain.
No, we're using Morgal's crack pipe. Figure there's enough residue in there. But oh man. Spinning the weight will lower the weight of the system. Huh? Well, like I said, we'll go into that a little while later. That sprung to mind because Crow wrote me in the back chat here. And I'm writing him back right now saying, I am so not the guy to give judgment on ring laser gyro stuff. See, and now Darren and Bob, you can take by my example of what I just wrote to Crow XE that it's okay not to know an answer. Okay, it really is. And it's okay to admit that you don't know the answer. Just be at least man enough to do that. So, sounding the idiot. We got people mocking other names now.
Yeah.
Nope, we're not spinning the mass.
Rez Rhetoric took on 80 plus videos since May 2018. That's because he doesn't keep his videos for his live hangouts on his main channel. He re-uploads them to his second channel.
And actually, that pisses me off. Sometimes I try and go back and grab a quote, and he takes the damn thing down. But that's nothing that's unknown. He does that. That's actually why he made the red shift, is sometimes he moves shit over to there. Sometimes. Because he doesn't want, unlike, let's say, my channel, he doesn't want all of his stuff to be just about like flat earth and nobody looking at his legit content. Oh, and by the way, Red, that footage that he just did, Aunt Janet's rocket launch, that was fucking awesome.
Freaking 9 minutes of in view. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. So kudos to Red. If you guys haven't been over to Red's in a while, go over to Red Redrick's channel. He just put up a new video, a new launch video. You need to go see it. And I personally, even if the weather clears up, because Big Willie showed up here for my big test, I might be going out and taking pictures of Saturn at 3 o'clock in the morning. So who knows? And on the 29th, Saturn, at least from my location, Saturn and the moon are going to be right next to each other. What do we got here? So let's see. Just to show you the live view, still not there.
I like your picture better.
Yeah. Hashtag Globebustersdown.
Nah. Like I said, as much as I despise these guys, I think they did it for a legitimate reason. But yeah, they got a lot of editing work if that is the case. A lot of editing work.
And the funny part is that it will be so noticeable when they put all that stuff back online.
Well, yeah, because it won't be live. It won't have a stream date. It'll have a uploaded date.
Right.
And it'll all be on like within a few day period.
And all the comments will be gone.
Yep.
Go figure.
Well, I think the comments being gone is just a bonus to this effect.
In that sense, yeah.
I don't think that's what their primary goal was. I seriously think it was just because they want to keep their channel or their videos monetized for all their older videos.
I don't know. It could be. But like I said, I think it does a disservice to their own, because if they did this, for those reasons of, we want to protect our content, so we're getting rid of the, the copyright stuff, it would serve their purpose to actually put up leave a single video up saying, hey, look, this is what we're doing. Right. And
I'll agree with that. They actually should do that, because what they did here leaves a lot of assumption and speculation.
Right.
And I'm hoping my speculation is correct, because it's not really nefarious, so to speak. It's just they're trying to make sure they can keep money flowing in, which is understandable. I mean, they have a monetized YouTube channel.
Right. But oh, wait, hold on a second. Globebusters has closed a Facebook page with their post today. Dan74 says in the chat, Globebusters have a closed Facebook page with posts today. He says he's not joined to it, so he doesn't know really what's going on.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to say it like this. If there's any flat earthers watching right now, I'm just going to tell it to you like this. If I went up to my favorite, site, somebody who a site that I actually trust the information coming out of it, and it looked like this, I'm sorry, I would have questions afterwards. Because
I'll just do an appeal to Bob real quick. If there's a legitimate reason for doing this, and even if I was wrong in it, at least let your fans know what's going on, because everybody's going to start making up their own little narrative, and a lot of them are going to be really outlandish because you deal with conspiracy groups.
Now, let me also add this to it, though, regarding recent events. When it comes down to Jaren's canal test or Bob's not Bob's ring laser gyro test, going back and deleting your content does nothing but fuel the fire of anybody who has something to say about you.
Yeah,
but
he's going to have conspiracy people, as of today, most likely, either claiming that they've been bought off, he's been disappeared, or YouTube is censoring. Put an end to the supposition. Make a little 2-minute video saying, this is what happened to our content. This is why we've pulled it down. This is what's going to be done to rectify it. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. Yeah. They'll come back and pretend to be martyrs. Yeah, no shit. So I'm just going to say it like this, man. Whatever the reason, if this is for any kind of what any logical person would consider to be a legitimate reason, this is not the way to do it. I'm sorry, in my eyes, this is not the way to do it. If I came back and somebody, let me find out that there's some production company or some whatever candy bar company out there that uses the exact same logo that I use. Okay, let me just find out that, and then somebody comes at me and says, you're infringing on our copyright rights and stuff like that. We don't want you using our trademark and all this other stuff. Before I pushed any buttons on any of my current content, what I would do is I would come up on a live hangout, or I would come up on something and say, all right, here's what's up, guys. My logo apparently belongs to somebody else. I didn't know it, but they don't like the fact that it's similar. And so what I'm going to be doing is going back and through and editing my videos. I'll see you when I'm done. My videos will get posted as they, as each one gets completed. That's what I would do. And I only got, I don't even have 5,000 subscribers. These guys got 44,000, and Jaren's got his name to think about. And because Jaren's got over 100,000, so it seems to me, this is a blatant disregard for the thoughts and support from your viewers. if this actually has some kind of even partially legitimate reason that you think you're going to be explaining your way out of later. I think Globebusters, this is how frauds deal with shit.
How are you supposed to know?
That's my opinion. So, oh man. But nevertheless, guys, I wanted to make sure I got this video out a little bit longer than me sitting in my car videoing my dashboard. And I just wanted to make sure that I got that out. This is this right here. Now, I could sit here and woohoo claim victory and then look like a dumbass later when they pop all their videos back into place. I'm just saying that whatever this is, they're either A, going about it wrong, or B, lack the maturity to stand up and say what went wrong. I'm going to say that. Okay, now whether this has anything to do with the information that we put out yesterday, Sean and I, we were reading, or if this has to do with the documentary and they're trying to cover shit up, or anything like that, or if it's just a simple trademark dispute when it comes down to using the words who you're going to call. Whatever it is, this is not the way to handle it. And this is not YouTube doing it. Because YouTube, as I showed a minute ago, YouTube basically puts big labels up when YouTube did something. Because YouTube wants to make sure that YouTube doesn't fuck around when it comes to this stuff. And number two, it kind of saves character and whatever you want to say on that for the people who actually use their service, who actually ultimately get their money. They use this, so they want to make sure that any decisions that YouTube has made, YouTube makes it very clear that they say we did this. And so this right here was 100% done at the hands of at least Jeranism. Because Jeranism is Globebusters. So, and this isn't some kind of a censorship thing, because if it was a censorship thing, there'd be this channel is gone notice from YouTube.
Right.
Period. So that's all I really got to throw at this subject. I don't want to make it too much because of the fact that there's nothing else really to go on this, other than to say that it is Globebusters who did it. Okay, YouTube didn't do this. All the complaint messages in the world would only ever hit one, maybe two videos. But this is something that they did. Nobody else did it. They did it. So they're going to have themselves some splaining to do when they get back, if they get back.
Oh, they'll be back.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain they will. But back and more fraudulent than ever. My words.
I'll concur. I can agree with those terms.
Yeah. So, ladies and gents, that's about all I got right now. If you want to have a good laugh and brain cramp, and maybe if you've drank enough, go watch PW. But in addition to this, GeoStraber is going to have a longer and probably more in-depth with a bunch of other information as well. He's going to have another hangout tomorrow. He also got a...
whoa. I just noticed something. Are you on their actual page?
Not at the moment.
Go to their actual page and go to the community tab. This I find odd.
Okay, hold on a second here. I get it back out there. Globebusters. Is there something, piece of information that we didn't look at?
A lack of
community. Okay, Globebusters community. This channel hasn't posted yet.
But they have. They've had posts on that they have removed. Yeah,
because video stuff wouldn't have anything to do with the community thing.
Exactly. Why did they empty out their community tab?
I don't know if they ever had any playlists. Channels are all there. About. Not even a note in the about section. It's pitiful, guys. Pitiful. All right. Well, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and end this one. But Gio, who was the guy that you got another letter from? That televangelist or that evangelist guy? Well, nevertheless, he got some really interesting stuff back. So y'all are going to have to pay attention to that tomorrow. And no, they wouldn't have gotten hacked because somebody would have left their name on it. And the videos are still there, Sly. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Peter Popoff. And so Gio's going to be having that tomorrow. Everybody make sure it's going to be about the same time I started this, maybe a little bit earlier tomorrow. So make sure everybody swings by there. Sean, you got anything going on this weekend?
Nope, just working.
Okay. And like I said, if you haven't already checked it out, go over to Red's channel and make sure you look at his newest rocket launch because that's cool.
Just to address the trolliness of Still Closer, mentioning that the videos were private was pretty much the first thing that got brought up in this video.
Yeah.
We didn't say they were deleted. They were made private.
Yeah. I have never said not having anything to do with anything that any of these videos have been deleted. I opened with that because I want to make sure that part is at least clear because it seems to me if YouTube wanted to get rid of their channel, it would have just knocked their channel off. This right here is all Globebusters doing this. So whether they deleted or privatized or anything like that, as a matter of fact, I don't have any links to any of their videos at the moment. But that might actually shed a little bit of light of it because if it got removed, there would actually be a message at the video when you try and go to it. So either here or there. But let's see. See comments above.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out what comments above. What are you talking about?
Florence Gomer, can you please tell me who?
Rory has a video that sheds light on this.
Rory has posted a rant from Math Powerland. Okay, well, I'm not. I don't know exactly how to promote that, and I haven't seen it. But obviously, Florence Gomer says that Rory has a video out right now that might shed some light on this. So everybody, go ahead and take a look at Rory's video. I guess I'm kind of out of time for the evening, and if I find something of alternate interest on it, then I will definitely bring that up as well. So let's see here. All right. So, ladies and gents, that's about all I got tonight. Globebustersdown. Feel free to put that hashtag everywhere, as well as everybody's been putting around hashtag interesting. So I think that's awesome. And
wouldn't this fall under keep that confidential?
Hashtag that's confidential. All right, gents. I got to get going. And I thank everybody for stopping by. And I wish every one of you a very pleasant evening.